going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to Lord Alliance ManeCity. We are on version 0.6.6, and in this video we're gonna give like an overall kind of like a tutorial for new players to kind of get an idea of what kind of like what to do when you first start. So right now we're moving through new improvements. So there's this message about the Great War. It's about the storylines. So for now we're just gonna click it off. Welcome back. While you were away, you earned 24.65 million diamonds and 227.87 AS of gold. Got it. So when you're brand new, you're gonna generate 4 hours of offline income. You turn off the game, it'll keep making your diamonds for 4 hours. All right, guys. So let's go right into it. At 5 p.m., which is right now, every day, 5 p.m. Pacific time, you get these club deliveries. We're gonna get 5 deliveries. Wow, 10 million. Thank you, sir. So this is one of the reasons why you want to try to get these guys. Thank you, sir. So like I was saying, they come around starting at 5 p.m. right now, and then they come every 4 hours. After that, we get a total of 5 deliveries every time they come around, but we can only get up to 10 deliveries in a 24-hour period. All right. So if I get them right now, if I get all 5 right now, then I have every 4 hours I have a chance to get those other 5 that I'm missing. All right. So that's the cyber cubs. We also gonna have every 24 hours these prices. So let's go ahead and claim the free booster. Lightning surge. Thank you. Some free attacks. 1 Savannah, 2 aerials. That's pretty good. Thank you so much. And we're gonna do a defense of the yellow safety. Now let's go see what else this cub is gonna have for us. So you have to go through your lands and see where the cub is at. All right, here it is. So 50k of diamonds. Thank you. So that's the daily roar, and the daily roar here again, it resets in every 24 hours. Like right here, when we look at the prices that we've claimed, we see the countdown. That's the countdown until they we're able to claim them again. On the daily roar, we get 3 free spins. Right, we got 25,000 diamonds, another 25k. Thank you. And 10k. So those are the free that you're gonna get. Now you can get 10 more, but we're gonna pay 10,000 for every spin. All right, so that's the daily road and the prices. So when you first start off, you're gonna get a blueprint. You open up your blueprint and you place your first business on the land, and it'll start making you some income, right? So when you first start, it'll be, let's say you get this cool cat, right? Prestige 0. It starts making you 5 gold per second, and then you can level up. This is how much it costs, and it can increase between, if you do the level up, between 1 and 5 per second. If you do the 10, it's between 10 and 50. If you do the 100, it's between 100 and 50, and it moves up those 100 levels, right? So you place your business. After you place your business, you want to go to the mansion. And you go to your first room that's opened. You're gonna go to the furniture. And my mistake is, when I first started playing, I started just placing, furniture, and then arranging it in a way that I kind of wanted to see my mansion kind of like finished, right? But that's not the advantage of the game. You gotta wanna place the furniture and your level up right here, your experience level is gonna be moving up. Go to furniture, you place a few more. Then once you level up from 1 to 2, you'll get another blueprint. Level 3, you get another blueprint. Level 4, you get another blueprint. 1 to 9, you're gonna get regular blueprints every time your avatar level goes up. And every 10, you're gonna get a gold blueprint. Alright, let's go get this cup. Here it is. 50K. Thank you. Alright, so you're gonna keep getting your businesses. You're gonna wanna keep placing them. And yeah, you go back and forth and keep moving up. Now, these are some of the businesses that you might get. The Cool Cats, it's the easiest to bring up on prestige. It's kind of like the cheapest one, but it also makes, between 1 and 5. Then you have the gym that the range is between 3 and 4. And then you have the diner, which the range is between 2 and 6 for every level up. And then your last common is your Pantera Station, which is between 1 and 14. So it's kind of like one of the good, but it's gonna be more expensive to prestige up. All right. So this is where I can tell you the basics, but then you have to make your own strategy, because you kind of have to want to see what kind of setup you have. You want something that kind of gives you a high income, but it's gonna be expensive. Or do you want to run with something that is cheaper to prestige up, but it also not gonna give you as much income as other. Alright, these are the comments. Then I put another one here. This is a rare, Leo and Co. So it's a rare, so everybody starts you at 13. And then when you level up, the range is between 5 and 11. Then again the 10, 50, and 110. And the 100 between 500 and 1.10K. Alright, then you have another one like the museum. This is your epic. It starts you off at 30 per second, and the range is between 14 to 26. So see how it's a big jump. 140 to 60, 1.4K between 2.60. Alright. So here, when it comes to the range, that's up to you. How fast you want to level up, and the number generator, right? Because this is your odds for 1 click, and that's what you get. If you get the lower roll, that's all you get. When you do the 10 times, you got 10 times to get to 100, so you can get, you can maybe get a bad roll at first, and then you get the best roll at the second, and then somewhere in the middle on the third, and all the way to 10 times. Level up the same way. It's gonna take you longer, but you're just playing the number generator, right? So that's up to you. Again, this is all where strategy comes in. How much time you might have, how much you wanna spend in the game, right? When you first start, it's also gonna ask you to choose your faction. So let's go to the leaderboard, and you'll have your faction. I'm on the Void, so that's why I have my faction right here. And let's go to the war, and right now we are winning. So the faction bonus is probably gonna be one of your first bonuses when you first start the game. Right here where it says faction bonus, we have 3% on this one. I have other bonuses from tools that I have, avatars, achievements. Little by little you keep getting bonuses, and you start increasing your diamond production, which is great. It's all about the diamonds here in the game. That's the most precious asset. So let's see how many diamonds you're gonna give me, Mr. Cup. 1 defense, thank you. So we'll go over defenses in a little while. So yeah, when you choose your faction, it'll give you a bonus also. The trailing faction gets a higher bonus than the leading faction. That used to try to keep the game leveled, in the battle a little more leveled. So once you start getting to your income, you want to go to lands right here on the plus sign and buy more areas, right? As soon as you can afford it. Right now, I think I probably have like 14 areas already, so they get pretty expensive. I'm not sure that I'm gonna buy the next one. So at first, you're not gonna need any vouchers. Right here, you see that it needs 160, but at first, you're not gonna need any vouchers. All right. So make sure you buy the areas as soon as you can, because that increases your diamond production. Now, you don't want to place your best businesses on your second area. You want to keep all your best businesses in your first land because they are diminishing returns. If you look here again on the base income, you'll see, right, the player level personal bonuses, player level bonus, avatar bonus, booster bonus, tool NFT bonuses, and then land multiplier. It's 0, right? There's no bonus, but there's no penalty either, or diminishing returns. Here we go to our second line. We go here and where it says land multiplier, we start getting negatives, right? Negative 60. That's just part of the mechanics of the game. At first I was like, what's going on, right? Because the back you go on the lands, the more the higher the diminishing return is on the land multiplier. And so again, it's just kind of like a way to kind of like keep things fair so that other people can help, kind of catch up and stuff, right? Here we have 118. Yeah, those are the land, the multipliers. If you want to start selling businesses, whether it's businesses that you get or blueprints that you get, you are going to have to either buy into the market. I believe is I forget, I think it's 100 million diamonds that you have to buy, but I would have to double check everything again. Go back to the playbook to double check everything, because when there's updates, sometimes things change. So make sure you go to the playbook after you get this little quick video. Make sure that's for everybody. Make sure you all get to the book. All right, so here where it says crypto.com, it says connected. At first, when you're playing, it's gonna ask you, do you want to buy? It'll have the option for buying, and it's just to make sure that to get rid of bots, right? Because at first in the game, we were having too many bots, just kind of like making blueprints and selling them, and just it's not good for the game. We want real players. Are you a human? All right. If you're not a human, go ahead and like the video. If you are a human, go ahead and like the video. So once you bind your crypto.com, you're also able to unlock the market, and then you can start putting, go to sell, and you can start putting things for sale. You go to sell. If you haven't either bought the diamonds to open the market or bind your account, this is going to be grayed out with the little info telling you that you need those requirements. All right. So now that we're here in the market, let's talk about the market. Here in history, yes, we have the things that we bought. We have this blueprint that I bought for 1,000 vouchers, or 1 crore, equivalent to 1 crore. That was back in January 23rd of 2025, this year. All right, so here, and also says who sold it, who I bought it from. So shout out to Proof _01. Then we go to listed, and here are the things that I have for sale. I have a few blueprints. I don't really like selling blueprints, so sometimes I put in my eye, and some of them do sell. So I've sold a few for like a 5K. But you never know. I bought some of these at 30 and I sold them at 65, I think. Okay. All right, so it's the things that are listed. Here we have the things that you can sell. The auction, it's gonna be on for 24 hours. If something doesn't move, if nobody bids on something after 24 hours, so this one has a few bids already. They started off at 5K, and what's up, good. That was pretty brave to start it off at that price. And so people, it looks like they're looking at it. A few people are putting their bids on it. So every time there's a new bid, the timer right here is going to go back to 4 hours. All right. again, things were different. That's why I said to go check the playbook, because the timer used to be different. Now it's every time you put a bid, it's gonna go back to 4 hours. If nobody puts a bid on it for 24 hours, it's gonna move into the market. So these items are the ones that were in the auction for 24 hours, and they weren't sold. So they moved to the market. Here in the market, you don't have to wait. You can just buy, like let's just buy this bazaar for 3K. So we just go to buy, and are you sure you want to buy it for 3K? Yeah, so we put yes. All right, so that's the market. We have attacks and defense right here. So you know how we go to the daily roar. We have our boosters as a reward. Then we have our attacks, and then we have our defense. So we go to abilities here, and here it tells you that we have right now, we have 5 different attacks. And let me go over the attacks. The first one is the Veil of Venom. This one is gonna affect the base cash income of target's common businesses. So it's all the commons, you know, that the Cool Cats, the gyms, the diners, and the Panthera. Then we have the Savannah Bandits. This is gonna affect the base cash income of the target's businesses on plots next to an obstacle. As you can see in the little picture right here that they have, that thing is flying over that obstacle that has like a car, a place. We can't put businesses there, right? It's not an open place for us to put a business. So any business that's surrounding that, like in this case, that Cool Cats that looks on the side, looks like there's a bank right next to it and a diner on the other side. It looks like it. So all those businesses will get affected by this attack. Then we have the malware, a Millstorm. This one is gonna affect the base cash income of the target's highest income producing businesses. So whatever is making their highest income, out of all of their businesses, it's going to affect one business, and then that's their higher producing business. Then we have the aerial bombardment. This one is gonna attack the base diamond income of the target's lands. So this gun is gonna affect their income. And last but not least is the Kingpin's Wrath, and this is gonna affect the base cash income of the target's businesses. That means all other businesses. This one is gonna affect every single business that they have on the land. All right, so these are our 5 attacks that we have. Whenever we land an attack, 20% of the whatever that we landed is gonna be a bonus for us. So let's go here to some avatars. These are avatars that you can buy the NFTs, and they'll give you bonuses in the game, right? So we have the Loaded Lions, Cyber Cubs, Dark Lions. We have Mary. We have the Monks, Cretan Monks, and we have the monsters, the crazy monsters. So these are the ones that you can equip, and it'll give you bonuses on the game. And we have backpacks, and these backpacks, it's when you first start, like I mentioned earlier, you get 4 hours of offline income, and these backpacks can help with your capacity for equipping tools, weapons, and armor, and it's also going to increase your offline income. So right here you see that -16. That means that this one gives 16 hours of offline income. So if we're unequipped there, right, so now it says plus 16 hours. So if I equip it, it's going to give me 16 hours more of offline income, and it has the capacity to use, again, like I was saying, the tools. And then again, you can pick up all these NFTs in the crypto.com, either through crypto.com, or you can also get them on minted.net. So minted, it's decentralized. So again, all of this bonus, they give bonus. It tells you right here, there's 10 good for cash, diamonds, and experience. No, not for experience, just whatever it has the percentages for. So this is only cash and diamonds. The shovel is cash and furniture experience. Then we have boots that is only cash, and so on and so forth. They all have different. This one's only cash. Also the jackets, they all have their own little bonuses. This is for diamonds. And then you have your weapons, the ones that are for different attacks, right? So this is for the kingpins. Then you have the aerials. So we're gonna equip it all because we're gonna send some attacks. But in order, again, the capacity is right here. So it's whatever capacity we have for the sum of all our backpacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and unequip my tools so that I can free up some space, some capacity. Then we go to weapons, equip all. We go to armor, equip all. Then let's go send some attacks. We go to abilities, we click on any attack, then use attack. It sends you to the leaderboard. Here you click on your own name, and the player that is next to you, you get a hit rate of 95%. That's the likeliness of you landing that attack. And if you move after that on the second one, it goes down to 50, and that's up to 10, and then it just keeps going down and down, right? The farther they are. This one is 20% because it tells you over here it's 14 ranks away, so it's 20%. So of course most people want to hit the people right next to us. So shout out to Klopo. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. We're gonna send the aerial bombardment first because in competition mode the leaderboard gets updated every 10 minutes. But here in competition, it's almost instant, if not instant. I think there's just, I think there's like 30 seconds. But according to the Discord, it says that's just the user, the way we see it. But it actually happens instantly. So we're going to do the aerial bombardment because it won't affect their gold. It won't affect their ranking on the leaderboard. It's going to affect their diamond production. So let's send the attack. And we hit at 12%, so 20% of that is gonna come to us. So they lost a potential of 1.70 million diamonds, and I'm gonna gain potentially 1.96 million diamonds. Continue. Then let's go to the Bill of Venom. Again, this is gonna affect all their common businesses, like the cookcats, diners, gyms, and the power station. Then we have the Savannah, which is going to affect every business that is next to an obstacle. And I'll show the obstacles when we're done here. 118, a nice hit. Then we go to the malware, and this one is going to affect only one business and only one business only, and that's their business that is making their highest income, right? So 260, that's a good hit. Then we get 20% of this to us. And last but not least, the kingpins. And this one is gonna affect every single business on their land. And we missed that one. He probably already moved away from the leaderboard. So let's look for Klopoyer on the leaderboard. He was 285. Let's see where he's at now. Now I'm at 285, and he is I don't see him here, so we're gonna have to search. That's another cool option that we now have that we didn't have before. So when you go to your inbox, it'll tell you who you hit, the percentage that you hit them at. Right here, it'll tell you if he had any defense, where it says had a 0% bonus effect, and then the stolen is what we landed, right? And then here is what the percentage. So we got 182.48% out of this attack as a bonus. So let's look for Klopo Yar. Klopo. Type Klopo, we'll probably find him. So he's 297. So we sent him from 285 to what? Klopo. To 297. 297. So here it is. Here it is. Oh, here. Yeah. All right. So, you know, not too brutal. Sometimes you send people to zero income. So that's pretty worse. I guess if we had landed maybe a good one on the kingpins. But anyways, thank you for being a good sport. So that's the attacks. Then we have our defense right here. So again, we go to abilities, defense, and pretty much that's gonna protect against the attack. So the Veil of Venom, it's protected by the Gale of Safety. Perimeter Patrol protects the Savannah Bandit. This one protects against the malware. This one protects against the aerial bombardment. And this one protects against the kingpins. Alright, so let's go ahead and 20% of the best cash income we're gonna get as long as we are not defending against an attack. So right here we look at our income right here. Right now we are at 25.31 AR. When we activate it, it's gonna go, oops, I bought it, sorry. Activate it 25.31. Let's go the perimeter patrol. 26.31 gigabyte. 27.28 area. Let's see, right now we're making 7.05 million diamonds per hour. When we activate it, it's 711.11. And then last but not least, the phone barriers. Our income is 27.28 AR. Activated, and it's now 28.86. So that's how the bonuses that you get, right? So make sure that you go back to unequip everything, so you can equip your tools and get all the benefits from the tools. Let's go to tools, equip all. And now our diamonds went all the way to 7.47 million. Alright, so that's the tools, that's the cubs, the defense, the market, the NFT bonuses, your daily rewards, the business qualities, alright, binding your crypto.com account so you can open up the market, the difference in businesses, the difference on using the level up, the 10 and the 100. You get your blueprints by spamming the room. After you spam the whole rooms and you're waiting for having enough income like me to buy more furniture, right? Then you can start maybe putting up and fixing up your rooms like this, right? When you're just kind of like playing around. But at first, make sure I had to spam this room with all of these cars first, right? And then I put all of these bikes, as many as I could fit in the whole room. That's what you gotta do first. That's when we go to furniture. You can see that I have 120 bikes. So that's how many I think I was able to fit. I think that's the max. If anybody can fit more than 120, please let me know. I mean, no, but 120, 121, 122, because I have 2 on the move. Alright. So that's that. And last but not least, let's go to the merging option. Let's go to the workshop. So when we go here to the workshop, here you can convert blueprints, but you need 50 blueprints to get a gold blueprint. And when a gold blueprint, you would get a rare or better in the businesses. But this is way too many. 50 blue for 1 gold? I don't think so. So we're gonna go to the merge. And here is where we can do merges of businesses. When you merge a business, it's gonna keep the highest, it's gonna keep the highest prestige, and it'll merge with other ones. So like this one that is 11, or let's say this one that is 1, right? This one that is 1, and we merge it with a 0, then it'll keep the 1 and the 0. If it's successful, it gets burned either way. If it's successful or unsuccessful, we lose the business. But if it's successful, it'll increase the quality of your business, and that increases the range of the upper the range of the upper income side of the business. All right. So you know how the cool cats I think goes between 3 and 5. You increase the quality and it'll go between 3 and 7, or and it'll just increase between 3 and 9 or whatever, something like that. Go to the Facebook again and make sure you get all the numbers there. So I am currently working on a Pride Records. I'm trying to increase the quality on the Pride Records. So I think this is a good place to start the businesses merging. You take one quality 1 with a quality 2. It's gonna cost 3 million diamonds, and the success rate is 90%. That's the success rate. So we're gonna go ahead and merge these guys. Yes. All right. So it was successful. Congratulations. Now we have a quality 2. So let's do another quality 1 and quality 1. Again, 3 million diamonds. 90% success rate. Let's go. Thank you. Then you need a quality 2 and a quality 2, and the diamond cost is gonna double the higher the quality attempt is, and also the success rate is gonna drop. So this one went from costing 3 million diamonds to now 6 million diamonds, and the success rate went from 90% to 85%. Go ahead and merge. Thank you. And then you have your quality 3 with a quality 3. You see how now it doubles to 12 million diamonds. So it went from 3 to 6 to 12. The success rate is now 80%. Thank you. Then here we're gonna see how it's gonna keep the prestige 7. And it's gonna be again double, 24 million, and the success rate is now 75%. And that's what happens. And so it got burned, right? All those businesses, those attempts got burned. The quality 7 stay there. I'm sorry, the prestige 7 with the highest quality is the one that stayed the same. So we're gonna have to get more Pride Records to keep working on that one. Another one that I'm working on is the Cyber Bazaar. So this one I can only do this 2. Thank you. Look, you see, and that was the what with the chance of 90%. So happened to roll within that 10% of failure, right? So that's how you do the workshop. This is what the workshop is about, and I think this is a good place to end it. If there's anything else that you think I missed, go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Make sure you go to the Discord for ManeCity. I'll leave my referral code down at the bottom. And thank you guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. I hope this really helps. I try to make it not too long, so I was doing for half an hour. I think we did 33 minutes, so I think that's pretty good. Alright guys, I hope this really helps everybody who's starting with ManeCity. Welcome aboard. We love to have you here. Have a good day. Peace.